Leadership is about stepping up when it's the appropriate time and then making sure everyone knows that we are all on the same page. Leadership comes in small acts as well as bold strokes. We the people have the strength to bring our country from our weak-kneed stumbling gait in the last ranks of reason to the leadership of the great march to environmental victory. Leadership is simply the ability of an individual to coalesce the efforts of other individuals toward achieving common goals. It boils down to look after your people and ensuring that from top to bottom, everyone feels part of the team. One of the topics I'm most passionate about is servant leadership. The greatest leaders recognize that they are here to serve, not to be served. So here's the question. Without a change in leadership, why would the next 4 years be any different from the last 4 years? People look up to us for our values and leadership, but today they laugh as we are busy debating whether one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Taj Mahal, was actually built by Indians. People invest in businesses that they believe have the leadership, mission, and team to grow and operate profitably. I learned early on that one of the secrets of campus leadership was the simplest thing of all: speaking to people coming down the sidewalk before they speak to you. I would always look ahead and speak to the person coming towards me. If I knew them by name, I would call them by name. But even if I did not, I would still speak to them. What nourishes us at home and in school is what inspires us. When we get awareness and learn about the great potential that we all human beings have, we are able to discover our leadership. There is no finish line to leadership. The world is starving for original and decisive leadership. I think America has a responsibility to maintain its leadership in technology and its moral leadership in the world, to explore, to seek knowledge. We need leadership. We do not need a doubling down on the failed politics of the past. Leadership demands that we make tough choices. By giving the leadership to the private sector in a capitalistic society, we are going to measure the value of art by how many products we can sell. I think that in any group activity, whether it be business, sports, or family, there has to be a leadership or it won't be successful. Some people feel you make your case. If they listen to you, fine. If they don't, that's it. That's not what leadership is. Leadership is trying to continue to make a case. If people want to get into leadership through corrupt practices, through corrupt means, I think that's detestable. We have to take action. An important part of leadership is being able to hold 2 things in your mind at once: dealing with the reality, whatever it may be, and focus on hope for the future. Any leader helping an organization through challenges needs to be able to do both. Leadership is a mindset that shifts from being a victim to creating results. Any one of us can demonstrate leadership in our work and within our lives. I think it is quite dangerous for an organization to think they can predict where they're going to need leadership. It needs to be something that people are willing to assume if it feels relevant, given the context of any situation. I am all for ambition and stretch goals. I set them for myself. But leadership is not the same as cheerleading. Believing in something is a necessary but absolutely insufficient condition for making it come true. That's part of being a real citizen, always questioning your leadership, not only about what it is doing in your own country, but what it is doing elsewhere, because it is all connected. Inability to make decisions is one of the principal reasons executives fail. Deficiency in decision-making ranks much higher than lack of specific knowledge or technical know-how as an indicator of leadership failure. I have got to tell you what, the soldier does not fight very hard for a leader who's going to shoot him okay on his own whim. That's not what military leadership is all about. The war and terrorism in the Middle East, the crisis of leadership in many of the oil supply countries in the developing world, the crisis of global warming, all these are very clearly tied to energy. A revolutionary party is, in its essence, the party of its leader that carries out his ideology and cause, and the main thing in its building is to ensure the unitary character and inheritance of his ideology and leadership. I think it is important for people who are given leadership roles to assume that role immediately. Leadership is absolutely about inspiring action, but it is also about guarding against misaction. The biggest difference is in the leadership. It was better for us. We had more coaches and mentors to help us. A lot of the younger players today suffer from a lack of direction. Leadership is particularly necessary to ensure ready acceptance of the unfamiliar and that which is contrary to tradition. Leadership has become a heavy industry. Concern and interest about leadership development is no longer an American phenomenon. It is truly global. Though I will probably be in less demand, I wanted to move on. Leadership is an active role. Lead is a verb, but the leader who tries to do it all is headed for burnout and in a powerful hurry.